Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and I'm going to be showing you how to start your very own YouTube automation channel. And we've already gone over how to choose a niche. We've also gone over how to research video topics. So the next thing I'm going to be going over is how to actually create the video. So essentially the overall video creation process is broken up into three main parts. It's writing the script, it's resetting the voiceover, and then it's actually compiling the video edit. So you can either create these videos yourself or outsource them to a team. My preferred method is that in order to scale your YouTube automation channel, you're gonna wanna outsource it to a team. Plus, there's nothing better than your team creating videos for you while you kind of just do the managerial work and don't necessarily have to actually do the quote unquote work that you perhaps may not even like. So find a full team or find individual contractors. I've found individual contractors myself, and as well as full teams. Individual contractors, I prefer to work with them more simply because I'm able to get that one-on-one connection with the scriptwriter, with the video editor, and with the voiceover artist. But even so, sometimes you'll come across a full production team where you just talk to one individual, which is a positive benefit from it, in which all you have to do is report to one individual and then they'll send you the entire video overall. But even so, whether you decide to create the video yourself or hire it out, here's a list of criteria that you should be looking out for when it comes to writing your script, hiring a voiceover artist, or compiling your video edit. Here's how to create the video, and the first thing we're going to start off with is the script criteria. So for my scripts, for my own personal channels, the script first of all must be legible. I've read scripts before where the English is kind of improper, it's kind of broken, there are severe grammar mistakes. So overall, the script just has to be in good quality English. In addition, the script must be broken down into sections, whether they're numbered or subtitled, and I'll be going over this later in the video. The intro in particular, usually I keep it short, 3 sentences or less, and then get straight into the meat of the video. I really don't like when people ask to subscribe. We're in the year is 2022. People know that you can subscribe to YouTube, so I definitely don't waste time asking people to subscribe to the channel. And also in the conclusion, don't signal the video to end, because as soon as you say in conclusion, your audience retention graph is just gonna plummet. So this completely drops watch time. But let's go into the particulars. Some of this I'm gonna end up repeating. But as far as the intro for the script breakdown, again, 1 to 3 sentences at most. Repeat the title in order to confirm the viewer that that's what you're delivering. If the viewer is clicking on your video for top 10 things you didn't know about LeBron James, you better repeat that within the intro of your title. Here are the top 10 things you didn't know about LeBron James. It helps reconfirm the viewer that because they clicked on this, this is what you're going to deliver. And again, do not ask viewers to subscribe because, you know, no one cares. And if they really did care, they would subscribe to your channel. Within this YouTube automation method, we are in it to not really build an audience, but to get views, get your videos into the algorithm, and go viral. Subscribers are just kind of a byproduct of creating quality videos. I've read a lot of analytics throughout my experience here with YouTube automation, and I have found that when people spend like 30 seconds asking their viewers to subscribe to their channel, there sometimes is a drop off. As far as the body of the script goes, count downwards if it's a countdown video. So if it's a countdown video, count from number 10 to number 1, because it helps to build anticipation, and it also improves retention. You and I, if we're watching a countdown video and it starts with number 10, 9, 8, you see how it kind of builds anticipation to see what is number 1. And if it's not a countdown video, make sure to subsection the video into smaller bite-sized sections. So use subheadings. The example here I come up with is in an upcoming new Marvel series called Ironheart. That video may be subsectioned into like, okay, here's the cast, here's the plot line, here's the release date, here's miscellaneous details you didn't know, etc. So every video I feel like on YouTube, especially within this YouTube automation model, it can be subsectioned into different sections so that people can kind of follow along with what you're talking about within your video. As far as the conclusion goes, with YouTube automation videos, just don't signal the video to end, okay? Just end the video abruptly. A huge mistake people are doing is that they say in conclusion or in summary, and as soon as these signal words are said, viewers will drop. I mean, you and I are probably guilty of it, but we don't necessarily think about it. But at the end, towards the video, we'll know that the video is coming to an end. But as soon as the YouTuber says, you know, in conclusion, blah, 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 I tend to drop off. So don't signal the video to end. This decreases average viewer duration. As far as the voiceover criteria goes, I prefer American English accents, no static or noise in the background when I listen to these voiceovers. I do want an enthusiastic sounding individual, no monotone recitals, and voiceovers are actually the thing where I really don't micromanage. So when I used to hire my voiceover artists, I would just simply listen to their voice, and whether I liked it or not, I would hire them. But as far as like having an SOP or guidelines for voiceover artists and like, hey, this is how you should do your work, I really don't have that for my voiceover artists. This is probably the section of the video creation process where I spend the least time, quote unquote, managing or kind of guiding, just because I feel like voiceover artists usually know how to do their job. I mean, most of the time, right? So moving on to the next one, the video editing criteria. I don't really teach video editors how to kind of bypass copyright. So they should know how to use copyrighted footage as fair use when it comes to creating these YouTube automation videos. Within the video edit, I'm looking for a plethora of clips chosen to be edited. And most importantly, what's being said in the voiceover should match what's being put as visuals in the viewer's eye. So visuals should match what's being said in the voiceover. Videos must pass the YouTube copyright check when uploaded, and ideally no stock footage, because I've seen stock footage to kind of decrease retention. It's niche dependent though, this one here. I'm here but optional. When it comes to stock footage, obviously if you're like in the make money online niche, which I don't really recommend, you'll use stock footage. But if I'm talking about a video with 10 things you didn't know about LeBron James, I don't expect to see stock footage of kids playing basketball in the park. I expect to see footage of LeBron James and such, right? So ideally no stock footage, but again, this is niche dependent. Once you've created your first few videos, you're going to want to know how to optimize your videos in order to give them the best possible chances of working on YouTube. So with that being said, do watch this video next, and then I'll see you in the next one.